And welcome back to the Mullen Center for more PVTO basketball. After a beautiful rendition of the national anthem, we have game number 5. The Springfield International Bulldogs taking on the Frontier Redhawks. These two girls teams both had a decent year last year, and they're looking to make their mark and get this season off started the right way. Last year, Frontier 18-4 record. They really cleaned up in the regular season, Zeke, and as I am here alongside my partner, Zeke Altman, it's going to be interesting to see them match up today.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, the PVTO brings out the best of players, even in the first game of the season where players are rusty, rampant, but they're ready to go. They've been practicing for weeks, ready for this moment at the Mullen Center. And we're underway, Dylan.
And the tip goes to Springfield. They're going to push immediately. Maya Wise in the paint loses it, but Springfield able to recover. Now they're going to reset. A three, that's no good from Anaya Richardson. Now Frontier gonna move. Macy DeMaio kicks it inside. Now it's Campbell. And a good shot inside from Skylar Steele. She had 13 points on 5 for 7 shooting last year in the PVTO. Gonna be interesting to see what she can do today as Springfield turns it over. It's going the other way.
And another great job there on defense by Frontier. And on the other end, the great pass. You know, the backdoor cut, it always helps, but the pass to get it there is the key.
Frontier able to beat that press. Now they have some space to work with. It'll go out of bounds, but they'll keep possession. Number 5, Whitney Campbell gonna inbound it. She gets it into Harrington. Harrington puts up a shot. That goes in and out, and it's going the other way. So Springfield early on playing some good defense, contesting at the rim, making Frontier work for those buckets. Here's Torres. She's fouled as she goes up, and she will shoot 2.
Great drive by her. Obviously, when your offense is kind of sputtering in that first minute of the game, you want someone to come and drive hard, draw the foul, and she did just that.
Absolutely, Zeke. Her first shot will bounce out. Number 1, Alani Torres. Her second shot also no good. Frontier able to recover the rebound. Now they're going to get out in transition. Beautiful cross-court pass. And number 3, Addie Harrington, is fouled as she drives. That's going to be 2 free throws on the other end.
Yeah, you see both teams getting to the line consistently, playing aggressive. This is going to be a physical game. They have to, both teams have to stay with that.
So far, both teams opting to attack the rim as Harrington's first one goes in and out. When you look at Frontier, just one of the first things that pops off for this game in your mind is that they have the size advantage. So it makes a little bit of sense that they're going to look to exploit the interior of that paint. That's a good drive from Springfield. Alani Torres just driving inside, getting the bucket. And a steal from Springfield. Bodies crashing in front of our scorers table. Possession will stay with Frontier as Addie Harrington looks to inbound.
Dylan, I told you this was going to be physical, but keep it away from us, man.
Yeah, seriously, I'm scared for my life over here. Whitney Campbell driving, her shot is blocked. And it'll be Springfield ball. Torres now to bring the ball up for Springfield, for the Bulldogs. She'll cross half court, is met by Skylar Steele. She'll pass it off. Back to Torres. They're gonna wave it off. And the shot would have counted, but it's a foul against Springfield.
Definitely an illegal screen there. It looked like a step too far. Maybe hip check the player coming by. That's an illegal screen. Frontier basketball is the right call from the referees.
The Draymond Green special, as I like to call it. Ball goes out of bounds once again, right in front of my good friend Zeke and I.
Friend,
partner, there's a lot of words you could use to describe our relationship.
You think we're friends?
Well, we can talk about this after the game, Zeke. We'll put a label on it. As Frontier's working at the top of the key, they'll pitch it inside. Nice ball movement. Sets up an easy lay for number 3. That's Addie Harrington.
It's the unselfish basketball from Frontier that is driving them in this game so far.
And truly unselfish, Alani Torres gonna take another 3 from that same spot where she just made one. Frontier, beautiful cross-court pass. Oh my goodness.
See, that's the difference, Dylan. One side, SICS, they go up for a step back individual 3. Frontier, all 3 of their possessions where they've scored points have all been on beautiful passing plays.
And I don't know if Frontier High School is currently looking for a quarterback, but if they are, I would start the search with the women's basketball team, because these have been some beautiful passes. Now Springfield gonna go inside to Maya Wise. She can't hold on to it. Now the other way, yet again a cross-court pass. Harrington just loses the ball, able to get it back. Now it's Macy DeMaio. Back to Harrington. She kicks. Corner 3, that shot no good. And Springfield, the ball's gonna be tied up, and possession will favor Frontier.
Once again, a possession where there was a lot of passing. Obviously the shot didn't go in, but it was a good opportunity, and they get a second chance here.
And Frontier just playing with that really fast pace that has allowed them to complete those cross-court passes and get to this 5-point lead. Now Skylar Steele working with it. She kicks it to the top of the key and will be fouled. That is number 1, Alani Torres. So possession gonna stay with Frontier. They'll get a fresh 35 as they look to inbound. They get it into Campbell. Campbell to Harrington. Harrington, nice spin move, up and in. A good shot from number 3, Addie Harrington. She's got herself a couple to start this one. Springfield now swinging it around the 3-point line. That's Maya Wise. She kicks it off to the corner. And a steal from number 5, Whitney Campbell. Cross-court pass, and that shot is good. Skylar Steele going up strong and finishing at the rim.
Is that Nikola Jokic? Is that Drake May? I mean, we have quarterback pass after quarterback pass, consistently successful for these Frontier Redhawks. Wow, it's been fun.
You know, Zeke, it almost feels like Frontier has completed more passes in their own backcourt than in the front court. I mean, they're just passing with such accuracy that they don't even really need to run any offensive sets. They don't need to play any half-court basketball when you have these amazing cross-court passes to just set up easy shots down low. At this time, we would like to thank the following sponsor, the Terrazza. Terrazza at Country Club of Greenfield, a place where families gather.
It's been an interesting contest so far. Obviously, Frontier dominating. You can see the potential and talent that Springfield have. They just haven't found a way to put it together. I suggest maybe a little bit more ball movement when they get into possession.
Absolutely, and one of the most glaring things about this game is that Frontier just doing a much better job passing the ball, getting it to their players open and with space to operate. Springfield might need to take a page out of their book and look to get that ball flowing a little bit more. But Springfield, the Bulldogs now gonna inbound. It'll be number 30, Aaliyah Diaz, as she will cross half court. Picked up by Harrington, she'll kick it out. Bulldogs now swinging it around. They'll drive inside, that's Mia Terry, the shot no good. They get their own rebound though, and the putback attempt no good from number 15, Promise Watts. It'll be going the other way though. Campbell now with Wise working on her. Good feed inside. And the shot no good from Harrington.
Once again, Frontier to that 50-50 ball first.
Driving inside, almost able to find number 15, Ashley Galensky, but the ball's gonna go out of bounds. Galensky, a fellow SKI last name haver. It'll be interesting to see what she does in this one.
Ski.
Harrington operating from the corner. She's double teamed, finds a man inside, and Frontier loses the ball. Springfield gonna be pushing the other way. That's number 3, Bethany Richardson, navigating the double team. She'll kick it out to the corner, right back and in. Bethany Richardson with a beautiful play there. Harrington, she'll cut inside, kicks it to the corner, a 3. That shot is good. Skylar Steele off to a quick 7 points to match Addie Harrington's 7 points. Frontier playing some really fundamental basketball right now.
That's so special, and it's all about the pass to the wing. The kind of roundabout, over your head pass, so great.
And Springfield's shot on the give and go is no good. Frontier now in transition, they'll put it up and in.
Another beautiful play. Frontier running out strong, 3 players from SCIS just walking down the court. When you're not giving the full effort, the other team are going to beat you.
And this has been a scoring explosion so far from Frontier. 16 points in this first quarter. We still got 2 minutes to play here. Mia Terry now with a defender on her. She'll kick it out for 3. Richardson, her pass is denied. And Springfield might consider themselves a little lucky that they were able to stop the fast break of Frontier. Number 20 coming in for the Bulldogs, Adri Mars, along with number 15, Promise Watts. Frontier now from the right wing, dish inside, back to the top of the key. Harrington with 2 defenders on her, falls to her knees, and the possession arrow will favor Springfield. Mia Wise now to inbound. That's Aaliyah Diaz. She'll pass it back to Wise and back to Diaz in the corner. Thought about the 3 but didn't take it. She'll feed it inside. That post shot just out. And Frontier, good effort to get that rebound. Now it's number 10. Skylar Steele pushing the pace. Steele to Harrington. Harrington, her pass no good as 2 players collided down low. That was Jazzy Hayes and I believe number 20 for Springfield, Adri Mars. Harrington wide open in the corner. Her shot no good. And Springfield corrals it.
Yeah, they seem to be going to Harrington in that corner to take 3s a lot. That's kind of been their game plan, just move it around the perimeter and find Harrington in that corner office.
Well, Harrington has a nice 7 points already, so Frontier going to be looking to run their offense through her. And an open free throw, they're going to call a travel. That's number 20, Eva Campbell, just couldn't get her feet set. And Campbell just caught that pass at an awkward angle, couldn't readjust, and that's going to be a travel all day. As Springfield now operates just past half court, they'll kick it to the corner. Mars driving inside, no good. The shot from Promise Watts in and out, but they get their own rebound. And a good play from Frontier. That's Skylar Steele once again. So she's not just doing it on the offensive end, she's also tipping those passes and interrupting those open lanes on defense. I
mean, that's the difference, I feel like, of these 2 teams. I feel like Frontier is a team that plays hard, plays tough, and passes the ball well coached. SICS, they seem a little bit rusty, not too ready for this game so far, so it obviously will take time, only time will tell, but throughout this game so far, that's kind of been the signs of it.
Springfield International just 2 for 10 to start this one. They have a chance for a bucket here to increase that percentage ever so slightly. But it's number 1, Alani Torres, now working with it. She's got 12 left on the game clock. Springfield working, trying to find an open shot. Back to Torres, she's got 5. 3, 2, 1. Her shot is good! And a buzzer beater to end the first quarter. Number 1, Alani Torres, keeping Springfield alive, and what a shot.
Bang. That's what I'll say to that. Bang. That was special.
Just an absolute banger of a shot. But at this time, we would like to thank the following sponsors, the Basketball Hall of Fame. Hey, basketball fans, want to get closer to the game you love? Visit the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Mass., where greatness lives inside. From the legends who shaped the sport to the moments that changed history, you'll find it all under one roof. Interactive exhibits, incredible artifacts, and unforgettable photo ops for every fan. Plan your visit today at hoophall.com and experience for yourself why greatness lives inside.
And also the Works Cafe. Eat well and feel good at the Works Cafe in downtown Amherst. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Well, I got to tell you, Zeke, clearly Alani Torres was eating well and feeling good before this game, because she is off to a great start. And that bank three-pointer to end the first quarter was just truly electric.
Yeah, she is a very good player, and just finding SICS some rhythm. That's what it's all about, getting them some rhythm in this game. One shot really changes a lot when you think about the mindset of the team.
Absolutely, and instead of going in to this next quarter at a 12-point deficit, it's only 9 points. Get that down to single digits. That's plenty of time to operate and get yourself back into this one.
Once again, it's about playing consistently good offense, moving the rock around, playing hard, dirty basketball. That's what SICS have to start doing.
And we've seen it from Frontier. If SICS wants to claw their way back in, they're going to need to start taking some notes. But Frontier now to inbound. They'll get it into Campbell. Campbell going to kick it out. That's Galensky. Galensky kicks it out to Jazzy Hayes. Hayes, she drives, and it will be called for a travel. So now Springfield gonna inbound it. They'll be picked up in the full court press by Frontier. Number 23, Anya Richardson, gonna bring it up. She's being hounded, doing a good job to protect the ball. She'll find Aaliyah Diaz. Diaz, a 3. That's no good, and that was a 3 from D1 range.
And just a great job by Ashley Galensky getting over for the closeout. Got faked out, but it really affects you. That's why that three-point shot was a little bit short of the rim.
Absolutely. Diaz clearly feeling it. Trying that three-pointer from way downtown, but doesn't appear to matter too much, as Springfield will keep the ball. Mars now to inbound. She struggles to find someone, but gets it in with time on the shot clock, and their shot is no good. Frontier now gonna push. Steal to the corner, finds an open person in the paint, but Torres interrupts the passing lane. She's gonna have an open layup, and that shot no good.
Boy, that's devastating. You get a beautiful steal like that, you try to finish on the other end and complete the play, and you just can't do it.
And Torres, after making that electric buzzer beater in the first, just smokes the open layup. It's gotta be a bad feeling, but they can surely rebound, as there's plenty of time left in this one. Springfield almost with another steal. Harrington loses it out of bounds, and it'll go the other way. Number 15, Promise Watts, inbounding for Springfield, and Frontier comes up with the steal. Harrington now with it on the left wing. She'll dribble around in circles, finds an open Campbell. Now to the corner, that's Galensky, her shot no good. But Harrington playing with that hustle, able to secure the offensive rebound and the extra possession, but the extra possession is useless if you're gonna throw the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Macy DeMaio checks back into this game, and a really, really good shift there from Ashley Galensky, playing good defense. Almost had a three in the corner there. Another steal here from Frontier.
Yeah, and that's Whitney Campbell. I gotta tell you, it doesn't really matter who it is for Frontier. When you have every single player playing tight defense and interrupting those passing lanes, it's gonna be hard for Springfield to get much of anything going. But Richardson gonna drive. She'll kick it out to the corner. Shot at the rim, no good. The putback attempt, no good. Maya Wise secures the rebound, and it'll be off the leg of Whitney Campbell. Possession gonna stay with Springfield.
Number 11 Schreiber, stepping into the Red Hawks.
Now number 11, Abby Schreiber coming into the game for the Red Hawks. And that'll be 5 seconds as Maya Wise couldn't find an open target. Frontier now gonna have the ball.
Once again, active hands, energetic defense, passion. That's what Frontier are providing right now. That's why they're up 9 with 6:18 to go in the second quarter.
So Harrington gonna bring the ball up now. She'll get it inside to Campbell, who gets tied up with Mia Terry. And possession will stay with the Red Hawks. Whitney Campbell finds an open Harrington, and they just caught Springfield sleeping. That shot was uncontested from Harrington. Richardson now kicks it to Wise. Wise thought about a three. Richardson gonna pull it, no good. Frontier secures the rebound, but Abby Schreiber is fouled. And once again, Frontier just picking up, or being fouled recklessly rather. Campbell inbounds it in and gets it right back from Harrington. Campbell, once again back to Harrington. Inside shot, that's no good from Campbell. And Springfield able to get the possession. They'll push the pace. Mia Wise now on the other end. Her shot no good. Frontier, Addie Harrington with it. And she'll look to slow this down ever so slightly as she hits a nice few crossovers. Good move inside, gets her own rebound, puts it back up. Almost could have gotten a second offensive rebound, but Torres now has some space to operate. Could have pulled the three, but decided not to, and she'll be fouled by Whitney Campbell.
Boy, sometimes it gets stagnant for SICS. Frontier a little bit too aggressive sometimes, and sometimes you like aggressiveness.
Number 10 steals.
Looks like we're gonna get a timeout here.
Yeah, especially in these high school matchups, as both sides will head to their benches. And Zeke, what have we seen here so far? What do you think this game is going to shape up to look like?
Boy, I think we've seen, I guess, the tail of the tape, you might say, of two teams that are very different when it comes to play style. I think one team plays really good defense and just it's solid points like you saw there. But I guess for SICS, they're a team that kind of puts up these flashy shots. They either go in or sometimes don't. But obviously that percentage when you're taking those shots is much less, and that's what we've kind of seen here. And on defense, they're sometimes a little bit lackadaisical, trying to get over and defend players, but when you have that, it's not a recipe for success. So let's see what they do here in these last 21 minutes of basketball.
Still plenty of time here for this one. Going to be interesting to see how it shapes out. Obviously, you saw in that replay, Addie Harrington, the catch and shoot shot under the rim. That was a little bit of what you were talking about, Zeke. Springfield just not playing defense, not forcing Frontier to work for these points. And if they continue that style of play by the end of this one, I think Springfield is just going to be gassed in comparison to Frontier. But Torres now going to pass it to Richardson. Back to Torres. Torres hits a nice crossover, gets inside. The shot rims in and out. Steele now going to find Campbell. Campbell, good pass inside for Schreiber. Schreiber working with it. Can't handle the double team, and it's picked. Springfield cross-court pass. That's picked off by number 10, Skylar Steele. Good play by her to just read the pass and Moss, the player for Springfield.
Yeah, great job by her. Obviously, Frontier give up the basketball. They forfeit possession, but then they get it right back, just playing hard defense.
And they have an open steal. Harrington isn't going to see her. Doesn't matter, as Harrington traveled. Looked like a nice move. Harrington's confused at the call, but...
Yeah, it looks like a great move. The problem was she used an extra step to get there.
You know, we were talking about the whole gather step debate, me and Cam yesterday on the broadcast, and let's just say it seems that they pay a lot more attention to it at the high school level than in the NBA. A three from Richardson, that's no good. And Schreiber gets the rebound. Her pass is errant, and Addie Harrington's gonna commit the foul. That's a smart play from Harrington to prevent an easy bucket. But
Boy.
Mia Terry, what a play reading that pass.
Yeah, that's not smart from Schreiber. That's not really Frontier's game, just making mistakes like those. But credit to Mia Terry, getting in that passing lane, staying on defense. That's what SICS have to do if they want to get back in this game, making plays like that.
Terry's first free throw is no good off the left of the rim. And she will shoot one more. The score 18-7 with just about 4 minutes left to play. Mia Terry, she scores on the second. That's her first point of the game. And Harrington having a great first half so far. We'll see what she has left. Kicks it to Campbell. Finds DeMaio. Macy DeMaio now being hounded by Mia Wise. Good pass to the other side of the rim. Harrington, though, being pressured by Richardson. She finds Schreiber. Schreiber now with Torres on her. Good pass inside, but the shot no good. And players will be tied up. Skylar Steele called for the travel as she moved with both knees touching the floor. That'll be a travel all day. Ania Richardson now. Nice crossover, bringing the ball up. Fancy footwork. She'll pull a three from way downtown, and it's off the backboard, no good. The putback also no good from London Elmore.
Yeah, that was
but
a
it'll
little,
stay with Springfield.
That was a little better, Dylan. I didn't really like the shot selection there, but Elmore all over the boards, just making big plays. That's what you really like to see. Obviously, the shot selection needs to be better, but the impetus on the boards is what I've been impressed with in the last couple of minutes.
Another three, that one good from Torres, and boy, Springfield, I'm not sure if they're aware that the pink line is the three-point line, but they're pulling all of theirs from college range. And the nice pick and poke from Mia Terry, she's got space. Gonna put it up, her shot no good. Torres there for the rebound. And a smart play by Torres to get it back and just slow this down. Richardson's pass inside to Wise leads to some contact, or excuse me, that was Promise Watts receiving the pass.
Boy, I think Frontier need a timeout. Look at the ball movement here from Springfield. Just two passes, far side wing, and just butter on the three-point shot.
And that's Torres's second three-point make. She had the bank earlier tonight. Or today, rather, excuse me. I'm not used to calling games this early. Torres pump fake from three again. And her shot no good, but Watts there for the rebound. And, you know, that's one of the reasons you want to shoot those threes. It gets defenders biting and jumping at every fake, as we saw there from Torres, able to get her defender in the air and create some room to operate. Springfield inbound, another three-pointer. That one no good. And Harrington pushing the pace. She gets tied up at half court, but good recovery. Right elbow jumper, no good. Back out, Frontier could have had the three. Skylar Steele goes inside, and Elmore comes up with the rebound, but loses it, and Frontier there at the right place and right time, and who but Addie Harrington? She is having herself a game in this first quarter, keeping Frontier in the lead as Torres, nice Euro step, gets inside and gets the foul.
Yeah, it's better offense from Torres there, driving inside the lane, finding open angles, and getting to the rim. No contested threes, fadeaway threes. Get to the hole and draw contact, and a great job by Torres there doing that.
The first free throw from Torres is good. Checking into the game now for Frontier, Jazzy Hayes, she will relieve Skylar Steele. As for Springfield, it's Bethany Richardson coming in, as we also have number 30, Aaliyah Diaz, waiting in front of that scorer's table. She'll come in shortly and relieve Torres.
Number 30, Diaz, stepping into the Bulldogs.
So Harrington will inbound to Richardson, or excuse me, Whitney Campbell. Campbell gets it in the corner to Hayes. Jazzy Hayes now being guarded tightly by Mia Terry. And Addie Harrington loses the ball, but smart to get it back before it could be a backcourt violation. Now Hayes cross-court pass, feet inside, double team, and good play by Richardson there to come up with the steal. Richardson now on the other end, puts it up, and that shot just ever so slightly off.
Look at the defense on the other end by SICS. They are everywhere. Frontier don't know where to pass it, what's open. The fact of the matter is, nothing is open because of the way SICS are playing defense right now.
And after that timeout, it seemed like something switched. Coach gave them a good talk on the sideline. They have their defense intact now, but Harrington a three, that shot no good. Hayes secures the offensive rebound. She asked someone to cut. They get a cutter, and that midi is good from Eva Campbell.
Well, despite all of SICS's success, this deficit is all the way back to 9 points here with less than a minute to play in the first half.
As good as the defense has been from Springfield these last few possessions, just not enough to handle Addie Harrington, who gets the block, but Springfield gonna handle the ball. Diaz now, nice crossover, and Harrington with a steal and a block on the same possession. She'll drive to the rim, put it up, and it's good.
Wow, that's impressive. Right through traffic, the muscle, the strength, the touch on the basketball to just put it right up and in there.
Harrington just going absolutely nuclear for Frontier so far. She's up to 11 points in this one. You can add a block and a steal from that last possession, and another steal from Harrington. She'll drive to the rim once again, and her shot just off. Cross-court pass the other way, and London Elmore is gonna be fouled by Macy DeMaio.
See, that's tough by DeMaio. You just want to keep those hands up and hope that the ball doesn't go in the back of the net. That's just tough foul.
Elmore's first free throw is gonna be no good off the front iron. As we await her second, it's up and it's good. So that'll cut the lead to 10 for Frontier as the first half ends. And it's 24-14, Frontier in the lead off the shoulders of number 3, Addie Harrington, having an amazing game. And Zeke, what can you say about this game so far?
I think SICS has played better basketball in that second half of the first half. I think it's just been better from them, but the scoreboard doesn't say so. That deficit has actually grown since then, but I think there's a lot of points for improvement here. I think the second half is anyone's game.
Absolutely, only 10 points But at this time, we would like to thank the following sponsors: McCormack Leadership Academy. One of you behind the scenes of sport management, join the McCormack Sport Leadership Academy to get a glimpse at your dream career in sports. Learn more by scanning the code in your programs. Also, Hooplandia. Attention fans, get ready for the Northeast's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament and festival. Hooplandia returns to Eastern States Exposition, home of the Big E, June 19th through the 21st. With divisions for all ages and skill levels, there's a place on the court for everyone. Rally your team, sign up, and be part of the action. Register today at hooplandia.com. Well, the score 24-14 here in the illustrious Mullins Center. I am Dylan Kaminsky, joined by Zeke Altman. Stay tuned for an electric second half of high school basketball. And welcome back to the Mullins Center for the second half of some electric PVTO basketball. The score 24-14, Frontier leading Springfield International. But at this time, we would like to thank the following sponsor, the Terrazza. Terrazza Country Club of Greenfield, a place where families gather. Well, we've had an interesting first half here, really led by Addie Harrington for Frontier. Her scoring explosion has willed Frontier to get this 10-point lead. And Zeke, how do you think they can win this one?
Yeah, I think they just keep doing what they're doing, playing hard, passing the ball around well, creating better opportunities. I think that's something they kind of forgot to do in that second quarter, create good opportunities. If they create better opportunities going forward, I think it's pretty easy. They're going to win this game.
Yeah, and another thing we didn't quite see so much of from Frontier in the second quarter was that full court outlet passing that really got them that explosion of points in the first quarter. Going to be interesting to see if they rely on that a little bit more here in the second. But Harrington gets it. She'll kick inside to Schreiber. Now outside, Campbell a three. It's good. Banks off the glass, and what a way to open up this second half.
And that's the great opportunities I'm referring to. Moving the basketball around well, finding the far side wing wide open.
Richardson now passes it inside. It'll go back to Richardson, now to Mia Wise. And just rotating it around the three-point line. Now Richardson to Richardson. The pass is interrupted, and Whitney Campbell with an easy open layup. That's two.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite way you want to start this second half. If you are SICS, the Bulldogs struggling on all ends right now.
Richardson gets it to the corner. That shot no good for Mia Terry. Now Frontier, Harrington, long pass, and Campbell unable to control it.
Threw it right to the coach. I'm sure he's not happy with that errant pass.
Not one bit. As Ania Richardson gonna bring it up. She'll pass to Wise. Wise cross-court pass to Bethany Richardson. Richardson thought about the three, didn't take it. Now Ania Richardson to Wise. Wise with Campbell on her. She'll drive inside, kick it out. Richardson a three, that one just off the rim. And good job by Springfield to get the offensive rebound. That's Mia Terry. She puts it up and in. And Springfield looks like they want to talk things over. They'll call a timeout.
Right, good timeout by Springfield that needed that timeout. 135 in, 135 into this third quarter. They've been dominated on all ends of the floor. So a good timeout by them just to talk it over, get back to the basketball they were playing in that second quarter, because it was much better.
And how about that three-pointer from Frontier to kick off the scoring? It was just an open shot that they didn't want to pass up. But at this time, we would like to thank the following sponsor, UMass Dining. UMass Dining is proud to fuel the PVTO student staff, prioritizing healthy, sustainable, and delicious options for current and future UMass students and community leaders.
All right, who's Worcester? Who is the player we're comparing to Worcester?
Worcester, I think I said Magic Johnson, but I want to go a current comparison. And you know what? Listen, Woo is my favorite dining hall. Worcester, Woo as it's colloquially known. But I would compare Woo right now. Ah, geez, this is hard. Maybe Donovan Mitchell. You know, I like Donovan Mitchell as a comparison, like a really clutch performer. Countless playoff masterpieces, but just not quite the cream of the crop, as that three from Addie Harrington is no good.
Ah, I'll have to think of mine, Dome.
That was off the dome. You really put me on the spot, but I'm happy with that analysis. I think Donovan Mitchell is an apt comparison. And number 15 for Springfield getting tied up. That's Promise Watts, but the shot good from Mia Wise. So that bucket relieves some of the pressure for Springfield. Nice pass for Frontier. Inside to Schreiber, now DeMaio. She's hounded on the double team. Watts doing a good job, but the ball goes off of her.
Yeah, great defense by SICS. Frontier doing a great job of getting the ball in the paint, but except for the fact that in the paint was countless Bulldogs playing awesome defense, using their hands effectively, poking the ball away and causing the ball to go out of bounds off of the Redhawks.
And that was all Promise Watts and Anaya Richardson on that one. A three here for London Elmore. You can count it. And the lead now only 7 for Frontier as Campbell is double teamed on the corner. She kicks it out to steal. Cross-court pass for DeMaio. And that one no good. It'll go to Maya Wise. And Harrington again with a steal. That's got to be at least her 3rd or 4th steal so far. Macy DeMaio puts up a shot. That one no good. Harrington there for the offensive rebound, and she is fouled.
Yeah, it looked like DeMaio was a little scared of the contact there, kind of faded away from maybe a contested layup. Take a look at the flashback replay here. Look at this pass here.
And how about that three from
bang.
London Elmore?
Money.
Pure money, clean, butter.
I like to use, well, it's not Thanksgiving, but during Thanksgiving, I would say gravy.
That is good. Maybe we'll have to work in some, I don't know what a typical Christmas food is. Roast duck, perhaps.
Custard, sweet like custard.
That pass was not sweet like custard. It was bitter like a sour grape. I don't even know.
Don't even try it.
And Campbell,
Convince
now
you
you
you're not
drive
like me.
inside. That three from Steele. That's gravy. That's custard. That's butter. Skylar Steele.
Dude, all that food is gonna give you a heart attack, man. Custard, gravy, butter.
This game is gonna give me a heart attack if these two teams keep playing like this. Maya Wise kicks it out. That's Richardson being guarded tightly. Harrington almost gets the steal, but Richardson a three. So Richardson passes to Richardson, and that's number 23, Anaya Richardson, coming up with the bucket.
Oh my goodness, 3 after 3 after 3. That release is so sweet.
And I gotta say, Zeke, this is the 3rd game for the PVTO that I've called, and by far the most three-point shooting I have seen. Both sides just catching fire, not afraid at all of three-point territory. As we take a look at that one again.
Look at this, just the pass from the corner. That ball rainbowed in like it was money.
And the Richardson to Richardson connection never fails, as Harrington gonna be guarded tightly by Torres. Gets it to Schreiber. Schreiber now being locked up by Torres, and good defense from Springfield, and especially number 1, Alani Torres. Promise Watts now inside. Nice turnaround jumper. That's good.
Great job from her. Composed in the paint, just turns around, finds her spot, and just releases her stroke. Great job.
And Harrington fouled going up. She will shoot 2. So Addie Harrington with a chance to extend her scoring to 17 points here if she makes these 2. She leads the game in scoring as of right now. 6 for 15 from the field as she misses the first. Maya Wise now checking in for Anaya Richardson. And number 20, Eva Campbell, coming in for Frontier. So the second one is good. Harrington now at 16 points as Torres will bring the ball up for Springfield. She'll pass it to Elmore. That pass, I feel a little inclined to go get the ball right now because of how close it is to me, but thankfully we have a PVTO staff member on hand. He'll get that into the ref.
That's my guy Tommy over there.
Yeah, shout out Tommy. Don't know him, but seems like a stand-up guy.
I totally guess. I have no idea what his name is.
If his ball retrieving skills are anything like his personality, he's a stand-up guy. As Torres tried to feed it inside to Watts, but Macy DeMaio there for the steal.
His name could be Cornelius, and I would not know.
Cross-court pass to Campbell. Her three is no good, but what a pass from Skylar Steele as Harrington once again there for the offensive rebound. Boy, she is doing it all tonight. Campbell inside. Harrington at the three-point line. She'll put up a shot. That one just out. But Campbell, another chance for Frontier as they get that offensive board. Harrington now, you can tell she wants to shoot it. It'll go out to Steele. Steele driving inside.
Oh,
that
that's
shot.
tough. That is strong.
Just a strong drive to the rim. And Skylar Steele on those many possessions, she was dishing and then she was swishing on the shot. Alani Torres kicks it out to Elmore. Back to Torres in the corner. She'll put up a three. That one airballs. And good hustle by Mia Terry to get that extra possession. Looked like Springfield wasn't going to get it, but they do. And just some errant passing here, sloppy play. Wise going to put up a three. That one no good. Torres now with it. So both sides doing a bad job defensive rebounding as Frontier finally able to secure the ball. It's Eva Campbell now with it. She'll pass it up to Harrington. Harrington a three. That one no good. Elmore with the rebound. She'll pass it up to Torres. Torres, Gaz numbers. Her shot no good. And that foul will be on Promise Watts. Just getting a little too physical there with Eva Campbell. It'll go the other way.
Yeah, great job by Frontier, getting the rebound, staying solid with it. Let's take a look at the flashback here. And it was a great flashback. Just the ball movement all the way with a strong layup. That was impressive, Dylan.
Just a fundamental bucket right there from Skylar Steele. She's second in the game in scoring. She has 12 so far in this one. Or excuse me, I believe that should be 14. 14 for her, 16 for Harrington, as these two teams are going to want to talk it over. The score now 37-27. Frontier keeping on to that lead. It has been right around that 10-point mark for a lot of this one. And if Springfield wants to come back, they're going to need to really dig their heels in and start playing some disciplined defense.
Yeah, 27 point game. It's about defense, right? You have to force Frontier into tough shots. They haven't had many tough shots. They've been getting to the paint at will. Let's take another look at a flashback here. It's been the three-point opportunities, stuff that has really helped SICS. When they've been rolling, they've been hitting three-point shots, but for Frontier, it's been the same thing. They've been hitting those shots too. Their shots are wide open. Here is that three though, from that near side wing. That looked beautiful.
And Anaya Richardson, as a player that can operate down low in the post and shoot the three, really makes her a dangerous player for Frontier. And if she puts it on in this last couple minutes of play, she could be a real deciding factor in cutting down this lead. Jazzy Hayes now inbounds it to Campbell. Back to Hayes. She's going to get it to Harrington. Harrington well behind the three-point line. Cross-court pass to Steele. Steele gets inside, and that's a nice move to get inside. And that jumper is pure. Torres now picked up by Hayes. She'll kick it out to Mia Terry. Mia Terry goes underneath, and that shot is good. So Mia Terry doing a great job getting inside and eviscerating the Frontier D. Campbell now out to Steele. Steele, beautiful pass. And that's one of many times this game so far we've seen Frontier try to get that cross-court pass from the right side of the three-point line to the left corner. And it's been working a lot of the time, but I think Springfield is finally starting to pick up on it as Torres was able to knock that ball out of bounds. Campbell to Campbell now. That shot no good. And possession will favor Springfield. So on one side, Frontier, you got Whitney and Eva Campbell. And on Springfield International, you got Anaya and Bethany Richardson. I don't want to make any assumptions here, but seems like a big family match. Mike Tomlin surely would be looking to get these players on his roster if he had the chance. You know how he loves those family members. Promise Watts now. Passes it to Mars. Her shot, no good, but the ball's gonna stay with Springfield.
Still 34 seconds left in this third quarter. Still time for SICS to get something here.
And good defense there by Steele. Steele steals it.
Look at Harrington.
Harrington pushing the pace, but Campbell's pass just a little bit out of the reach. Springfield now, they're gonna push the pace. Mia Terry, the left-handed layup, no good. Hayes now, long pass to Campbell. Campbell with plenty of space.
5
Campbell
seconds.
Harrington a shot, that's off the front iron, no good. And Springfield will hold it. And that'll do it for the third quarter. A close matchup, 39-29. Neither team really jumping out and taking this game by the horns. But it's been a close one and a really tightly contested third quarter. At this time, we would like to thank the following sponsors: the Basketball Hall of Fame. Hey, basketball fans, want to get closer to the game you love? Visit the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Mass., where greatness lives inside. From the legends who shaped the sport to the moments that changed history, you'll find it all under one roof. Interactive exhibits, incredible artifacts, and unforgettable photo ops for every fan. Plan your visit today at hoophall.com and experience for yourself why greatness lives inside.
Our second sponsor, Hooplandia. Attention fans, get ready for Northeast's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament and festival. Hooplandia returns to Eastern States Exposition, home of the Big E, June 19th through the 21st. With divisions for all ages and skill levels, there's a place on the court for everyone. Rally your team, sign up, and be part of the action. Register today at hooplandia.com.
You know, Zeke, we've had some time pass since our discussion about what NBA player woo is. I think you've had plenty of time to deliberate on this. Do you have a conclusion?
I'm gonna go with Derek White. I think underrated. I think people hate too much on it.
Underrated, I'll agree with you on that one.
People hate too much. I don't think people hate on Derek White, but he's underrated. He does everything you need him to do. He's not the flashiest player. He's not going to be an all-star every year, but he gets it done.
Or any year, for that matter.
Quick release. You can go there quick, get something good. You don't have to settle for something bad, and Derek White never settles for bad shots.
Truly an apt comparison as Torres' three. That one almost went in off the backboard, but it's no good. Now a cross-court pass. Campbell with it. Her shot inside, no good. Torres pushing the pace. Both teams getting out in transition. She'll put up a long three. That one also no good, but Promise Watts there for the offensive rebound and putback.
This is still a game, Dylan. 8-point difference, 7:20 remaining.
Campbell to Hayes to Harrington. Harrington to the corner for Campbell. Inside to Harrington, back out to Hayes. Boy, great ball movement here from Frontier. Campbell to Campbell. Campbell with the three, that's no good.
You know, that's what Frontier do. The ball movement is so swift. Sometimes those shots don't go in, but you can't question their intelligence with the basketball.
And Torres with a nice move to beat Skylar Steele. Gets Steele out of position and able to draw the foul.
Yeah, let's take a look. A couple possessions ago, just the stop, pop, shoot, and the rebound. The janitor down low.
Great IQ by Watts.
Putting out the trash.
Knowing right where to be. She was the plumber the way she flushed it down.
All right.
Now Mia Wise a three, her shot no good. Skylar Steele pushing the pace. She's gonna put up a shot, that one good. And Torres just too small. Couldn't get a contest on the shot. Now it's Anaya Richardson operating some nice handles. She'll dump it off to Torres. And Harrington there once again for the steal as bodies collide in front of our bench. possession will stay with Springfield as Richardson looks to inbound.
And you can see how much both teams want this game. They're diving on the floor, putting their bodies on the line. Great play from Harrington there as well.
So Richardson pass goes inside to Mia Wise. Now Richardson to Richardson. A deep three. That shot no good. Harrington with the rebound. Deep pass, Skylar Steele. That ball just barely hangs on for life and drops down.
I mean, we haven't seen a Jokic level pass since the first few minutes of the game. That was beautiful.
Boy, Harrington just doing it all. And now Bethany Richardson a shot. That one no good. Schreiber now gets it to Harrington, the MVP. She'll find Campbell in the corner. Campbell inside to Eva Campbell. And she will be fouled. Number 20, Eva Campbell, gonna shoot 2.
Yeah, great work inside by Campbell. Once you have the defense on their toes, get inside, penetrate, get into the paint, and draw the contact.
Campbell's first free throw, a high arcing shot. That one's no good. And I overheard a player from Springfield say, be ready for full court man. It'll be interesting to see if Frontier takes that approach. But the shot no good. A good steal from Whitney Campbell and feed inside to Steele, but Steele's shot no good. And Campbell again pokes it free, but that one they'll say was last touched by her. Possession staying with the Bulldogs. Maya Wise, Harrington playing tight defense. And that one will stay with Frontier as Harrington able to poke the ball out. They're gonna say it was last touched by Mia Wise.
You're seeing exactly why this team is so fun to watch, Dylan. These Frontier Redhawks, they dive on the floor on defense, play hard. You know, they're a team that you'd run through a brick wall for.
Absolutely, and Harrington especially. She's been, as she throws it out of bounds on a miscommunication there, might have been a little announcer's curse, but she's been playing lights out so far. And I don't know if there's been a single possession for Springfield where she hasn't been matched up with the ball handler. Just a demon on defense. Anaya Richardson now triggers it in to Bethany Richardson. Springfield gonna slow it down. They trail by 12 now. Mia Wise goes inside and her shot is rejected by Eva Campbell, but they'll say it was a foul. Mia Wise gonna shoot 2.
Foul by Redhawks. Number 2 of the Bulldogs. Shooting 2.
Mia Wise doing a great job getting inside there, just forcing the issue. Gets to the line to shoot 2 here. 4:49 left to go, a 12-point game. These free throws so important.
As UMass men's basketball has shown this year, free throw shooting can really be the deciding factor in a game, especially in a game like this where, you know, obviously Springfield, now they trail by 11. They have a little ways to go to get back in this one, but they have been playing with real determination that makes you think they have a chance, as Harrington's gonna drive to the rim, and that's too easy.
Hey man, UMass men's basketball up 11-8 right now against Florida State.
Hey, good for them. I forgot that that game started at 12 p.m. That's going to be a good one. Unfortunately, no WMUA coverage for that, as we were unable to get to Florida, but Mia Wise with the long 2. That one no good. Harrington now to bring it up. Almost loses her dribble, does a good job to get it back. Bouncing on the floor, now Steele inside. And Addie Harrington just doing it all. Assists, rebounds, and points. Diaz now passes it to Bethany Richardson. Richardson to Wise. Thought about the shot. Diaz now gonna drive inside, put up a wild shot that went on the wrong side.
She laughs her way off as she knew.
That one not exactly gonna be a Sports Center top 10. perhaps a Shacked a Fool segment instead. Do they still do Shacked a Fool? I'm a little out of the loop on these things.
Is Shacked a Fool? I don't know. I haven't. They don't.
If they don't, they need to bring it back.
Shaq's not on TNT anymore, remember?
Right, but they still have like inside the NBA. As Steele gets inside, gets her own miss, goes up with it, and is fouled by 23 Anaya Richardson.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of Inside the NBA on ESPN though.
You know, it's really hard to say as we take a look back at this play.
Yeah, let's take a look back at Frontier just working the baseline. That little dink pass under the rim just works so perfectly, catching SICS off guard on so many different occasions.
And they were probably expecting Harrington to go up for the shot herself, as she is doing a great job scoring, but it was the other way around. Skylar Steele, she'll miss both. And Richardson gets the rebound. She'll bring it up for the Bulldogs.
Supposedly UMass's star player, Marcus Banks Jr., has 3 straight threes to start the game.
Choo! He is money, but that shot was not money from Bethany Richardson. Now Whitney Campbell bringing it up. She'll find Galensky. Galensky now in the triple threat. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell inside to Steele. She is mugged under the rim. And Mia Terry now. She'll slow this down. Diaz wanted the 3 but didn't take it. Now some interesting spacing. Springfield gonna need to reset and space this floor a little bit better. They do so. Bethany Richardson to Elmore on the DHO. Now Diaz. Diaz to Wise. Wise a deep 3. That one is money.
High arcing rainbow, Dylan. It's just incredible the way that ball went so high up in the air. They get another steal. Here they come.
And once again, that 3-pointer from Mia Wise coming several feet behind the pink 3-point line that we have set up to match with high school regulations. And look at this shot from Wise, just high arcing. That's a beautiful shot right there. As bodies collide, Addie Harrington smothering defense. She'll get tied up with Anaya Richardson, and Mia Wise now gonna inbound it. She'll trigger it in to Richardson. Richardson looking for an open player. She'll give it to Torres at the top of the key. Torres driving inside. Stop and pop, it's no good. Torres trying to use that post work to get an open shot.
Well, credit to SICS. We thought this was going to be a blowout based on the first few minutes of the game. They've stuck in this. It's still a 12-point game.
And Frontier just not giving up, making these inbound passes as difficult as possible for Springfield. No easy buckets, as they say. Nia Richardson now being hounded on the left wing. She'll get it to Elmore. Elmore poked free by Harrington. Now Campbell to Hayes to Harrington. That's good.
And that is the dagger, Dylan. It just describes Frontier's whole performance today. Just the ability to play incredible defense. And then on the other end, great ball movement, unselfish basketball, scoring. That was fun to watch.
Mia Wise caught an absolute bullet of a pass under the rim. Looked like she just was a little bit out of position as her shot was no good, but credit to her sticking with it, getting the offensive rebound and drawing the foul. How about this? The outlet passing, the 3-girl weave just leads to an easy bucket.
So impressive, so fun to watch too.
That was something you could tell. They practice extensively. As Wise will shoot the second. That one off the front rim. Harrington there for the rebound. She's got a double-double already, folks, as she has 18 points. Skylar Steele in the game with 22. Excuse me, she has 20. So 20 and 10 from Harrington. 22 and 8 from Skylar Steele as Frontier turns it over. Nia Richardson doing a lot of the ball handling here for Bulldogs. She'll get it to Torres. Torres trying to create some space. Harrington once again able to poke that ball free. And just hounding Torres. Somehow gets it away to Wise. Wise inside. That shot nowhere near close. As bodies once again get caught up, it'll go to Frontier.
Still a minute left to go in this game, so Frontier just have to keep the ball. Drain the clock here. Great passing.
A little back and forth from Frontier, but Jazzy Hayes is mugged and coughs up the ball. So the Frontier Redhawks will call a timeout. They want to talk things over. They've done a good job in this third quarter maintaining that lead, but not really extending it too much. They led by 12 earlier in the second quarter. Now they lead by 14. The score 49-35 with 53.3 left to play in the third.
Yeah,
or in the fourth, rather.
It's okay.
Sorry, getting a little tongue-tied here.
You know, another great thing that Frontier are doing is they're communicating. You can hear their voices loud on the floor, and that's evident. Whereas SICS, it's kind of been an ISO ball kind of thing. They haven't really been doing that too much.
Absolutely. As we take a look here, both sides doing a great job scoring, but they'll retake the court here in the Mullen Center.
So good, so good. Love a good rendition of Sweet Caroline.
You know, you got to give a shout out to the band here. Unclear which school they're here supporting, but they've got about 8 members and 3 piccolos.
Shout out. 3 piccolos, a couple trombones, a drum.
Got a clarinet in there as Hayes triggers it in. Campbell now. Whitney Campbell to Addie Harrington. She'll hold it. Harrington looking for her shot. She'll find it. Gets fouled, and she will shoot too.
And these are the parts of the games that drag on.
And you said it, Zeke. Just both sides taking their time. Shirley Frontier, as Harrington missed the first, will look to slow this down once they get the ball back, but just 38 seconds left here to play in the fourth. Harrington's second free throw, that's good. So she'll stat pad a bit here in garbage time. Mia Wise now gets it to Richardson. Richardson driving left side, she's tripped up. And this is exactly what we were talking about with these long, drawn-out final seconds of the game.
UMass up to 23 points. They're winning by 6 against Florida State.
Hey, back-to-back ACC matchups for UMass. They won the first in an absolute thriller, the Hall of Fame Classic game against BC. Now they play Florida State.
In the Orange Bowl Basketball Classic.
2 classic games surely back-to-back as Bethany Richardson knocks down the first. You know, a lot of people, after the shaky start to UMass's season, and especially the loss to Green Bay, they were doubting if this Minutemen team could really pull it together, but you have to give so much credit to Frank Martin and his squad of mostly transfers. They've done a great job pulling it together and silencing the haters, putting up some dominant performances on especially off the back of Marcus Banks Jr. He had about 29 points in that game against BC, just an electric performance.
And I'm looking at the schedule of Florida State so far. They took Florida State to the last shot.
Yeah, they've played some real teams.
They
took Florida.
Florida to the last shot.
The reigning champs. And UMass right now beating Florida State. So if you use the transitive property on that from
you can.
Early mathematics, I think that shows that UMass would play Florida close.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, if we're beating Florida State by 6 points right now, and how much did Florida State lose to Florida by? That was just
2 points.
2 points?
So
we would beat Florida by 4 points.
No, that's not how that works.
I think it is. It is how it works most of the time in NCAA 14.
In Dylan Kaminsky's brain, that's how it works.
And in my brain as well. An enigma which many have tried to crack, but have been unable to. As both sides gonna come back out here to play this final 30 seconds. Jazzy Hayes to trigger the play. She'll get it into Campbell. And Campbell, she looks like she wants to score here. Frontier not giving up. They could just hold on, but Galensky turns it over. And it'll be out of bounds. Possession staying with Frontier. Hayes now, once again, the inbounder. She'll get it to Campbell, who could hold on to the ball. Jazzy Hayes now. Both sides not giving up. With 7 seconds left, Alani Torres with a chance for an and one, and she doesn't get it.
I don't know how that was a foul. I just don't. Both hands were up. If that shot goes in, this game's over. So, yeah, it seems like the refs really love to ref.
Clearly. And you know, the good news is this is high school basketball. You cannot bet on it. So there's no foul play that could even be possible from either side. Alani Torres misses the second. And Addie Harrington has a chance for some garbage points, but she doesn't take it. And that'll wrap up the action here at 12 p.m. in the Mullins Center. The final score, 50-36. The Frontier Bulldogs starting their season off strong with a win over SICS, the Springfield International Bulldogs, excuse me, the Frontier Redhawks. And this was a great game, especially from Addie Harrington and Skylar Steele. Both of them combining for 42 points. At this time, we would like to thank our sponsors for this game: Hooplandia, the Basketball Hall of Fame, the Terraza, the Works Cafe, UMass Dining, and McCormack Summer Sport Leadership Academy. Thank you to these sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Folks, I am Dylan Kaminsky, once again joined by Zeke Altman, and this was a thriller.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the highlights from this game. Just the incredible passing. Addie Harrington, the player of the game. 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. Obviously, a couple three-point buckets from SICS, but it was all Frontier Redhawks in this one.
A dominant performance here tonight. But folks, that's gonna do it for this one. Once again, Dylan Kaminsky here, joined by Zeke Altman. Don't go anywhere, because we've got some more electric basketball coming up. It's gonna be Agawam taking on Wacona. Both these boys teams gonna be looking to put up a good performance. And that'll do it for this one. Signing off from the 2025 Pioneer Valley Tip-Off.